Welcome back. The Nigerian Stock Exchange Nigerian stock market is already set in continuous trade. Let's talk to Rotimi Fakaijo, who is a trader and the CEO of Enterprise Stockbrokers, to get us a sneak preview into where the market is and how the numbers are shaping up. Good morning to you, Rotimi.
Good morning, Harry.
It's great to have you join me on the program. So it's the first trading day of the week, and coming in from last week, where we saw majorly bearish movement across major counters at the markets. Give us a sense of where the numbers are this morning.
Well, in anticipation of the MPC meeting today, tomorrow, the market is not really smiling very well at the beginning of trading today. Most importantly, we've seen the Austria index trending at 0.28% negative. And we're having some stocks on the food and beverages, majorly consumer goods. Nestle having lost about 25 naira and Guinness about 284. Likewise, we've seen Zenith Bank also having lost about 5 kobo this morning. So it's not really exciting this morning, but we expect something like this because of the cautious position that investors take with respect to the NPC meeting going on.
So for you, apart from the cautious trade expected across some of those major blue chip stocks on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, do you think today investors will still keep small and medium cap stocks as were noticed in most of last week's trade?
Well, it's most likely because the majority of those stocks are really promising, and the high cap stocks have not really been encouraging in recent times. So we are most likely to see a continuous investment in those medium-priced securities.
So talk to us a little bit about those early starters, those who will most likely be dominating investors' attention for today and maybe for the rest of the week.
Well, I think so far so good. We've seen a lot of transactions in the likes of United Capital PLC, and that really has exerted the market so much. Looking at the earnings per share compared to what it was last year, and whereby they were able to pay a dividend in the neighborhood of about 25 kobo and above, it's expected that what investors will be getting with this present price will be more than about 10% dividend yield. So that is really an excitement. And also the banking sector stock, I think there is really going to be an attraction to UBA. Definitely, investors will still put a lot of interest in that, and maybe the likes of maybe the lower price stocks, at least not for dividend payment now, but for capital appreciation, the likes of FCMB and also Fidelity Bank.
So it seems as if investors are not very keen on upcoming earnings, corporate earnings result for most of those companies listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange, and keeping their eye instead on the MPC meeting. So from the numbers, does it look like we're going to have a bullish or a bearish close or a flattish close?
Well, from what we've seen now, at least for today, we're already seeing 0.28% negative position, and just the value of 211 million naira having been traded. So it's most likely the trend continues this way, except if there is a turnaround in the price of Nestle Foods and also Guinness and their PLC, which is the dominant factor for the negative position as of now.
Rotimi Fakaijo, thank you so much for your perspectives this morning and giving us a preview of where the market is. The market is already set in continuous trade. And as you said, investors are keeping their eye on the MPC's two-day rate setting meeting. Channels Business News is also keeping their eye on it, and you can follow the stories